What's going on, fam? Jada Black here. Salute to everybody tuning in. I want to talk about DiJonai Carrington. She is a WNBA player, and she decided to air out this stud that she was dating, who was also a part of the WNBA. Her name is Nelisa Smith. Now, apparently, these two started dating back in college when they both were at Baylor, but they separated maybe a couple years ago, and DiJonai decided that she wanted to air her grievances with her former girlfriend, and she decided to air out the fact that she apparently not only cheated, but she cheated with two females who are currently on the same roster. I believe they couldn't, correct me if I'm wrong, they may not be on there, but they all were teammates. Nelisa and these other two females. One of the females' name is Deja Kelly, and the other one is Aaliyah Nye. Now, apparently, the Deja Kelly chick could be a whole video in itself, because apparently she came between two players. I believe she was dealing with two UNC players, which may have wrecked that particular team, but that could be a whole nother video. If y'all want to see it, let me know in the comment section. But DiJonai decided to air out the fact that when they were together, Nelisa cheated on her with Deja Kelly and Aaliyah Nye. They both are there, right? Nelisa has a type. Now, DiJonai is a very interesting person because, she's not a stud, but she is a lesbian, or what I like to call a lipstick lesbian. Okay, she dressed very feminine. Like, if you were to see her, you'd say to yourself, she doesn't date studs. Well, she does. She dates studs. She's a stud dater. She's a stud chaser, right? And she's not with this girl anymore. But I guess they saw each other during the WNBA All-Star Weekend. Did y'all know they had a WNBA All-Star Weekend? Did y'all know that? Well, I guess they saw each other, and DiJonai decided to air her out after seeing her. You see, it's funny how these heifers will go and date women and think that these women are somehow not gonna do what men do, but at an egregious level. Like, messing around with teammates is crazy, but that's what goes on in the WNBA. WNBA it's the land of lesbians, all right? It's a lot of munching going on over there, okay? It goes back to college. It's a lot going on. Like, we've heard the stories. We've heard ex-players talk about how they feel pressured into getting with these situations. Now, that's not the situation with DiJonai. Situation different. She wanted the relationship, right? But again, they go dating these studs like it's going to be different. It ain't going to be no different. What do you think? You know what I'm saying? These studs try to act like men. So they're going to copy the behaviors of men. Let's get into it. Chicago Sky Guard DiJonai Carrington ignited a wave of social media discussion Sunday after publicly accusing her partner and former teammate Nelisa Smith of cheating on her with multiple WNBA players. In the threads posted that quickly spread, Carrington wrote, "Since MFers want," by the way, they love threads, by the way. "Since MFs want to be funny today, I'm going to be hilarious. Yes, Nelisa cheated on me with Deja Kelly and Aaliyah Nye. Many more." So she's saying it was even more. Because, man, these studs think they're dudes, man. And they're going to be out here cheating with a bunch of different women. That's just how it is. I don't know why y'all think the studs are different. They ain't. They're following and copying what men do in every way. But, they don't have, but we're not the same. But they try to emulate the behaviors, right? The allegation rapidly gained traction online, with screenshots of posts circulating across social media and fueling widespread debate among WNBA fans. Carrington and Smith have been one of WNBA's most recognizable couples in recent years. That's crazy, by the way. frequently appearing together on social media and publicly supporting one another throughout their careers. The allegations also drew attention because Carrington specifically named two pro basketball players, Kelly, who played with the Aces, and Nye of the Atlanta Dream. So they're on different teams now. Well, at least one of them. Neither Kelly nor Nye had publicly responded to claims at the time of the publication, but apparently one or two of them put their comments on private. Likewise, Smith had not publicly addressed Carrington's allegations. Carrington's viral post comes just days after another WNBA relationship captured headlines for a much happier reason. Okay, let's get into what Nalisa had to say because she responded, right? WNBA fans were treated to something unexpected Sunday morning when out of nowhere, DiJonai Carrington claimed on social media that her ex-girlfriend Nalisa Smith cheated on her with multiple WNBA players prior to their breakup last year. Since MFs want to be funny, today I'm going to be hilarious, the Chicago Sky Guard wrote, yes, Nalisa cheated on me with Deja, Kelly, and Nalia Nye. Many more. DiJonai never clarified why she decided to share such random news on a Sunday morning. She and Nalisa began dating back in 2020 while they both were at Baylor, and they teamed up briefly in 2025 with the WNBA's Dallas Wings. A few hours later, Smith responded to Carrington accusing her of cheating with several WNBA players while they were a couple during a Twitch live stream. Now, you're going to have to bear with me because I don't know if this heifer was hungover or what. Whether she cheated on me, I cheated on her. Why are we bringing that to the internet a year later when nobody did nothing to anybody? Whether she cheated on me or I cheated on her, that has nothing to do with anybody, Smith said. Like what? That don't even make sense. And to bring it to the internet a year later is crazy just for fun. That's ridiculous, especially when you're in a happy, healthy relationship. I would never in my life do that to nobody if I was in a happy, healthy relationship. Then to bring folks names that has nothing to do with anything, these folks is minding their business. These folks woke up to this bleep on a random Sunday night of these type of allegations, Smith continued. I think that's very weird. You know why she said that? You know why Nalisa said that? Because those females probably have boyfriends or girlfriends, who knows? You know what I'm saying? They're on social media, right? They're probably courting attention from dudes, or they're probably dating guys or whoever who don't know that they're into studs. And then they see that and they're like, wait a minute, I'm whining, dining, tricking. You know, this heifer Deja Kelly done wrecked the locker room allegedly, according to what I've seen. She wrecked the UNC men's basketball locker room. So you know, the people that they're dealing with, because trust me, them heifers dealing with somebody. They have to see that, like, what, you getting down like that? So that is why she's saying this. She's trying to play damage control because she knows that's a bad look, not just for her, but for those other girls who have their own situation. One of them is playing on a different team now, and people are going to be looking at them like, oh, you know, you into that? You're a homewrecker? You're a side piece? You're a side piece? Nalisa then attempted to explain what could have possibly led to DiJonai Carrington making such a post on social media. Mind you, I have seen this young lady multiple times. This is not the first time that we have seen each other, Smith continued. Not the first time we've seen each other. We crossed paths. We've seen each other the night before. We've seen each other, played against each other. Like, there's no static. There's no static. But I guess the liquor, the cameras, her crowd, I guess she got some type of somebody boosted her up to gain some confidence. But at the end of the day, that's some BS. We came to the spot. Folks was chilling. Nobody did nothing to nobody. I didn't go out of my way to bother anybody or come to somewhere uninvited. I never came somewhere uninvited. And she keeps reiterating that. Smith then shared more information and what she says happened at the party during the WNBA All-Star break, which may have led to Carrington's bizarre social media behavior. Let's look at a little bit of this.
meet up with nobody, that's pathetic. Niggas don't care that much. We get to the spot, I'm like, oh, this such and such. Let us move. It's me and Queen. I'm like, oh, they right here. Let us move. We move to the couch. Shorty like, nah, they need to move. They need to move. They need to move. Get them out the spot. So I'm like, fam, I don't want no static. I don't want no problem. We walk to the other side because I'm telling Queen, I'm like, fam, I don't even want to deal with that shit. Like, let's get out the way. I'm not even knowing these folks is in there. We walk to the back, they in the cut. I'm not worried. So she get the popping and she get the popping and she get the popping. We chilling, me and Queen drinking. We talking to all the other players. We doing this down the third, whoop de whoop. So then I had seen Courtney standing on the couch and she like, let's don't mess with me no more. Let's don't mess with me. We in that bitch trolling. We playing. I'm like, fam, it ain't even that. It's not that serious. So for folks to say we got static, nobody ever got static. The reason I unfollowed them is because you best friends with my shorty. At the end of the day, it's like when we break up, y'all not gonna show me no love. Y'all not gonna kick it with me. Like, let's be real. My friends gonna do the same thing. All my friends unfollow her. All her friends unfollow me. What is the big whoop? Y'all not gonna do that? Like, what? Y'all gonna stay following folks that it's like we not even gonna have no type of interaction. Why are we still following each other? It's not static though. When I see you, it ain't no pressure. We chilling. So she like, you don't mess with us. We don't mess with us. You don't mess with us. I'm laughing. I'm like, fam, nah, it ain't even that. Here goes DiJonai. You talking to that bitch? You talking to that bitch? Bitch this, bitch that. I'm like, why I gotta be a bitch? Literally on my grandmother's grave. I'm like, damn, why I gotta be a bitch? That's how the whole thing started.
So that's most of the clip there. And that was Nalisa explaining things and what she thinks occurred. Listen, man, this is another day in lesbian land, okay? This it's another day in lesbian land, man. Listen, when listen, I think Nalisa has to understand when you date women and you break up with them, they gon' act out. That's what they do. That's what they do. I don't know how many girlfriends Nalisa's had. I know she dated DiJonai for a long time, since they were in college around 2020. So they've been together for a while. When you date women, Nalisa, they're going to do things to get your attention because they're angry and they're pissed, especially when you move on to somebody else. And the thing is, you angered a lipstick lesbian, a chick that, you know, dressed feminine, but she all about the women. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on this. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Like this video, subscribe if you're new. Check out all of the videos on the channel, and I'll see y'all next one.